Hello guys, welcome back to the channel for a new Databricks video. Today we are going to see how to install and configure PySpark on our local Windows environment. There are times that you want to run PySpark, but you don't have access to Databricks or a remote cluster, so you have to install PySpark locally. It's pretty easy as a process, but it has a few prerequisites. The first one is Python. The second one is Java. The third one is WinUtils from GitHub repo, and last but not least, of course, you need PySpark. Then you set up your system variables on your Windows and make sure that the versions between Python, PySpark and Java align, otherwise you get compatibility issues. But let's do this step by step. Okay guys, so here now we have all the websites to download the prerequisites. The first one is Python. I suggest you install Python 3.11.9, so scroll down where it says 3.11.9, this one. At least this is the one that we are going to use for this demo. So click on the Windows installer, install Python. Make sure that you click the option to set up the environment system variable along the way. Then we have Java, so I suggest you download JDK 21, not 24. We are going to use JDK 21, download the installer for Java here, and then we need to download Apache Spark. Again, I suggest you use the 3.5.6 version, and as you can see it says pre-built for Apache Hadoop 3.3 and later, so you download this one here. It will navigate here and then you download it from here. And then you also need WinUtils, as we said. Here on GitHub you can see we have 3.30 and 3.3.1. So I download this one, so click on this folder here, scroll down where it says winutils.exe, and then click on the download raw file, and you are going to download winutils.exe. So let's move to our folder. Okay, here now on our downloads folder, you can see we have downloaded the 4 installers that we want: the Spark installer, the Java installer, the Python installer, and WinUtils. The first thing you have to do is install Python. Again, just click the option to set up the environment variable along when you install Python. Then install Java. As you can see here, I have JDK 21, as we said. Install Java, and when you do that and then you go into your program files, so scroll into your program files and then where it says Java, you can see I have multiple versions. For now we are going to use JDK 21, so copy this here and then type environment variables, system variables, click on that, and then here on the system variables click on new and paste the value here, and then here just type Java home, right? And then you go into the path, click on edit, and then add a new percentage symbol Java home percentage, and then backslash bin. Okay, so Java is set up correctly. Here on our downloads, copy the WinUtils, so copy that, and then in your C drive create a folder called Hadoop, and then inside that folder create another folder called bin, and here you paste WinUtils. Now I have already done it, I am not going to paste it again, but here you save WinUtils, and then you go back to environment variables, click on environment variables, click on a new system variable called Hadoop home, and then you have to actually get this link here without the backslash, and then click on OK, and then on the path add Hadoop. Like above, like for Java Home, you do the same, Hadoop Home, and then percentage symbol, and then /bin. Okay, so Hadoop is done. Now it's time for PySpark. Go back to your downloads, copy this, and then in your C drive again create a folder called Spark. Here it's an empty folder, paste the TGZ. You have to extract here this file twice. Now we got a tar file, extract again here, and you will see this folder of Hadoop. Open this folder, copy everything from here, cut, go back to your Spark folder, paste it here, and now let's remove this folder and the zipped files, delete, we don't need them anymore. And here, as you can see, now we have C drive /Spark. What we're going to do is actually open environment variables again, click on environment variables, create a new system variable called, paste the value here, and this is called Spark Home. Again, the same thing, we go into the path, we click on edit, a new variable here, Spark underscore home, percentage, bin, and we are good now. We have set up Spark, right? Now open CMD, type CMD in your Windows search, and then here now we can check Python -- version. Python is installed, Java -- version, Java is installed. And now if we type PySpark, you will see it's going to trigger PySpark. Let's see what happens. Okay, so here, as you can see, PySpark is installed correctly. Now, if you want to go into your web UI, you copy that, and then you paste it on this on your web browser. When you paste it in your web browser, you will see this UI here. It has stages, etc., etc. You can see information about environment, executors, etc., etc. Now, let me copy some code to create a data frame. First, let's print, for example, test. It's working fine, and let's create a sample data frame to see that everything is working fine. Let me paste here. As you can see, df.show will create a sample data frame with one record. Let's see if that works. And here we have stage 0, and as you can see, we are getting an error, and Python is not, we have this error, Py4J, and Python, as you can see, was not found. How can we solve this? It's very easy. We have to create another system variable. So type environment variables again, open that, click on environment variables, and create a new system variable and call it PySpark Python, and then paste this value here, which is the python.exe of the Python version that you have installed. So if you browse if I browse the files here, you can see I have installed different versions of Python. And here we select Python 3.11, the application here where it says exe. I have already done this, so click on OK, click on OK, click on OK. Then we have to open a new CMD. Okay, so let's type CMD again, command prompt, and then let's do the same again as we did, create a sample data frame and see that it brings back results now that we have set up this new system variable between Spark and Python. And let's paste the code that we have to create the sample data frame. And here, as you can see now, the stage is stage 1, and then it's going to run the code and print the data frame. Give it a second, it's working, and here we have our data frame. This is what was missing when we got this error, this PySpark underscore Python system variable that we provide the Python application, the python.exe. So this is how you solve this error. I know it's a bit tricky if you haven't done it. Sometimes it takes hours of searching in order to find the solution, but here it is. And bear in mind here that all those versions of PySpark, Python, Java align here. This is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and you learned something new. I tried to make things as simple as possible and provide a simple guidance of how to install and configure PySpark on your local environment. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like the video, please click the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.